So most people are right-handed. No, just nice and soft. So in this position, you always do a test just to show people. So see, even here is just a force.
Yeah.
You feel right here. You feel that? So I can't rotate your wrist. Now here I can do the same. See a little bit?
Here.
But still, this is your mouse with the computer. So again, I'm not lifting, keeping you where you're, and you can sit back if you want, however relaxed. So I make contact with the ulna and the radius.
Okay.
Fingers are behind.
Yeah.
So notice I'm not touching. What I'm doing, see, I pull down a little bit from the right. So it's always that twist, that rotation. Same thing as a noisy table. If I didn't have this hand here, see, it's not the same movement. See how your bicep, the tension, versus here. So what I'm trying to do is separate the ulna, the radius bone, from the wrist.
Oh.
Just like I try and make her feet independent from the hands. See already there? See again the rotation?
I see.
So now I'm going back the other way. And this is where there's tension right in here, into the fascia tissues, in between the ulna and the radius. If you look, I can show you. I don't have my iPad today, but the tissue, the fascia tissue, in between the two bones to hold them together. This is where it gets swollen and tense, and where the carpal tunnel starts to show up. So see this way, feel the difference this way, from here.
More harder.
But it's harder, but to see if I keep doing it, see how the elbow, just like CP wants to go up instead of elbow down. So I'm going to go in and actually into the fascia tissue, but see how I'm trying to rotate the bone. Pick up a little bit, push down. Again, the hand stays here because this would be like a mouse, even though it's your knee. There, now the elbow's starting to separate. See, now I can rotate and your elbow's not going up as much. Doing a little bit, but not like it was. Still, I'm going into the fascia tissue. Now I'm going to change it a little bit. We'll come into the elbow. Just relax. And I'm lifting and pulling. Just like the shoulder back and forth. What I'm looking for is this to start to happen. Most people do this. This is where the tension stops. So feel grabbing your hand and moving, right? Feel, so that's what people are used to. And now see if you can just move your, see how that's a different movement? But I'm going to do this as a touch. So see how I'm pulling and changing the tonus and rotating the wrist all at the same time.
Usually more easy to pick up.
Right. Notice how I keep the hand here, down. My hand's on your hand as I pull, so I'm not doing this. See the difference? See, now the fingers are learning, everything's learning extension. I'm getting extension through here, but I'm also getting extension through here.
So the palm, harder.
Makes, see, feel the difference? It's still a good movement, but it's not the same movement. See how the hand lifts up? I've really gotten very good at using my body. I come here, maybe my whole, feel here your bicep, whole shoulder locks up. You feel it? Feel the difference? Versus here. Subtle. See how I can pull you? Feel the difference?
It's more here.
And I use those principles with her very much. I know you're sitting down. You're okay. There's nothing wrong with your vestibular. But for whatever reason, this is much more appealing to your body, my touch all along the arm, than me just doing this. Both movements are fine, but see here the twist versus here.
More soft.
Softer, the pelvis moves more. See how I pull you more on the pelvis? See? So I go back to the original movements. So now the ulna and the radius have separated. See that? See how one goes down the other way. So it's almost like a infinity, the Google. That's what I always look for in the hand. But see now how the hand can move all the way around? Now I can go in here to the little bones. Now again, I'm just doing a very quick lesson. Twist. See now? See that the ulna, the radius twist? Now I'm looking for the hand to counter twist. So see how I push up? Where I twist the hand this way and vice. See the counterbalance? Just like I work from arm to foot or in just a small little location.
So the tension is separate the wrist and
Right. So see now how you can extend your fingers and come back. So this is baseball or golf. Big for golf. See how I can extend? So if I go to swing for the golf, it's always good to tell people how they can use it other than just work, or it's more powerful for their brain. Still feel here. See now I can't twist this way. See I can twist this way?
still
But again, I'm not going to say, what'd you do to your hand? So same thing, twisting. There we go. Now your power's back. See how you can hit me now? You can hit me. You can hit me. See, feel now the extension? Now.
more relaxed.
Yeah. But see how many movements I'm doing? Side, side, side. It's not only that you're relaxed, but you look at the movement vocabulary I'm giving you. Yeah. So now feel this hand. Yeah, but look at, now do this hand. See, this hand is just doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole hand.
Right.
This one is
So now do this. Yeah. Now do that. See?
more harder.
You can't know what it is. Look at how you can roll over your wrist. So try it again. Look at it. See how you go like this. See how you're rolling over the wrist? Now do it on this hand. See? You can only open the doorknob. See how you can't roll over?
This is try a little bit.
Well, you're smart. This is what she's doing. I see it happening here. Why isn't it happening there? It's the same bones. I only did, what, even 5 minutes? So the brain gets like, what just happened?
So need to repeat it from
Right,
the side.
but this is where you can test people. Now type at the keyboard.
Yeah.
See how you're holding that arm? And what it does to your neck now versus this, where the elbow is.
This is more heavy.
Right.
And this is more lighter.
Right, and quicker, more efficient.
I see.
But that's how, and then you go over and do this hand. You let them, so. But now if I did that, there we go. See, for the lifting, it's all now to the back. So now lift this hand, and now lift that hand. See how you have to do this one all through the shoulder. Ugh. Now that's through the back. See? Much more.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is still heavy.
Right. But you see how just the little bit on the wrist to help with the mousing in the computer
Yeah.
does so much in the whole body.
Understand.
Yeah. But you'll see the difference driving notice?
Yeah.
Even with a loose wrist, getting out of the car. Like right now, get up, but get up this way, to the side this way. Okay, sit back down, and now get up this way. I feel the difference, you can't rotate,
Yeah.
because of wrist.
So because of this and the pelvis it changes.
Make this wrist tight. Now get up that way. See, same way.
Yeah.
So now relax the wrist, get up. See?
Yeah. Still like can turn the pelvis.
Right,
here.
right. Now, because this wrist is locked up, even just a little bit, now get up this way. See the difference? Your chest still goes forward. It doesn't twist. This way, get up. See? Your chest is sideways.
Oh,
See the difference?
yeah. So the body like this.
Right,
This is the chest go first.
right. And that's where working on all her different parts makes a difference.
So it's a combination for the whole system.
It's a system.
Yeah.
If I say now tighten this foot and tighten this hand, now get up. Look at how much you have to think about it.
Yeah.
It's even difficult, just, you had to think first, just because these hands are tight. So that's like every time you use a toothbrush, you'd have to think about unscrewing the toothpaste, that's very fatiguing. And that's what people don't realize, that when they're so tight, carpal tunnel, that's why their job gets so bad, because their brain is so busy on this, everything else is just so difficult.
Awesome.
Not so much the pain's valid, but because getting up now is harder, they don't see it. But all of that starts becoming very difficult.
Understood.
But as long as you can start explaining that, this is what I'm doing for you.
Yeah.
Because even with all my degrees, whatever, training, it doesn't matter. When people call me, how can you help me?
Yeah.
It's not what have you done. How can you help me?
It's,
But my daughter has this. And I'm like, so? But that drives them nuts. One guy, I had to watch how I talked, because one guy goes, you have my son for a week now, what's your plan? And I said, I don't know. And he was like, ooh. But I don't know.